Hey guys, what's up? Peter Valley here. Welcome to part 2 in this series showcasing the testimonials of people who have left Eflip, the book arbitrage tool, and joined Zen Arbitrage. I'm going to give you their stories and their words. I think there's 10 or more stories and testimonials from people that realize that Eflip is a vastly inferior version of Zen Arbitrage. In fact, it's a complete knockoff, and we'll get to that in a second. So, again, this is the second video. I have a whole separate video, and as these roll in, I'm just going to keep making these videos because it just doesn't stop. I get inundated with emails from people that have canceled Eflip because they realize just how inferior it really is. So, by the way, if you're wondering, is that quote at the top a real quote? Yes, we're going to get to that in a second. Eflip is awful is a real quote, a real testimonial from an ex-member. You can see there's actually a text message I got, and I'm going to show you the whole thing here in just a second. So let's just get this out of the way. Who am I? My name is Peter Valley. I've been an Amazon seller since 2007. I somehow accidentally became the most published author on Amazon selling in history. Don't ask me how that happened. And I pioneered the concept of online book arbitrage back in 2015, which is the premise that Eflip is based on. I pioneered that back, again, 2015. I've written books about it. I've built the first tool for it, etc., etc. So by now, you've probably heard of this concept called online book arbitrage. There's my book right there. I literally wrote the book on it. And so this concept was primarily introduced to the world through Zen Arbitrage, my online book arbitrage tool that Eflip knocked off back in 2015. So we were the first tool. We brought this concept to the world, and it's been a really interesting ride ever since. We've had people knock us off, as I said. We've actually caught people stealing our data to use in other inferior tools, and then we've had people lie to try to get inside of Zen Arbitrage. It's been really interesting dealing with people that are basically trying to beat down our door. So why is everyone trying to get inside Zen Arbitrage? To get what we've got. Well, that's kind of what this video is about. We're the first online book arbitrage tool. We're the biggest and we're the best, and there is simply no debate about that. Okay, so the only reason people use Eflip is they don't know Zen Arbitrage exists. Most people do, but the few people using Eflip simply just don't know we exist. Otherwise, they would join Zen Arbitrage. Now, you might sound like a bold, possibly even arrogant statement, but I'm going to make that case by the end of this video. And we're really not even here to talk about Zen Arbitrage. The bulk of this video is going to be showcasing real stories and testimonials from ex-Eflip members. Okay, but let's just get this out of the way. Again, I'm not here to talk about Zen Arbitrage, but let's just get this out of the way. Here are the 3 of many reasons that people are leaving Eflip for Zen Arbitrage. Number 1, nobody likes car salesman marketers. That stuff does not work anymore. People are getting too sophisticated, and they're frankly sick of being talked down to. There's a massive, basically cheesy marketer rebellion in full swing, and the old tricks that people used to use don't work anymore, right? So it doesn't work anymore to talk down to people like they're a gullible child. If you ever watched an Eflip video, it's kind of like, hey guys, it's like somebody's trying to talk down to you, and they're basically trying to just attract really gullible people. But that stuff doesn't work anymore. People have gotten too sophisticated. Nobody puts up with people that shamelessly knock off other people. That stuff doesn't work anymore. The internet makes things too transparent. Everybody knows at this point that Eflip knocked off Zen Arbitrage, right? Number 3, they've been caught lying about their database size over and over and over again, multiple times. And every time we bust them publicly, they change their numbers a little bit, and then we come back and bust them again. I actually have separate videos just about that, and it's gotten really embarrassing, honestly, for Eflip. And number 4, I can't say every single Eflip review is bought off and paid for, but all I can say is I've personally never seen one that wasn't paid for. In other words, if you look at the links for any Eflip review, it's always an affiliate link 100% of the time that I have seen personally. In other words, the affiliate marketers are paid off to write positive reviews for Eflip, okay? Number 2 of the 3, it's got the word flip right in the name. They're not even hiding what they are. The word flip, it's almost like they think you're too stupid to notice what's going on here. The name itself gives away they're trying to target clueless, get-rich-quick people, right? Those are the bottom feeders of the internet, right? Like nobody wants to do business with them, but that's what the word flip is designed to attract. And what I mean by this is nobody who actually sells houses calls themselves a house flipper. The only people that call themselves house flippers are people that talk about selling a house that don't actually do it. That's a term marketers made up to target people that want to act like they're selling houses. Nobody actually calls themselves that. And nobody who runs a serious business would ever call themselves a flipper. That's cheesy. It's cringy. It's weird. Like, nobody calls themselves that, right? So again, it's built to attract people that want to sort of act like they're running a business, but they're not. It's an act, right? So they basically spell out in the name the kind of people they're trying to attract. And if I can just put it another way, just to put a fine point on this, it's sort of like the nerd table in the lunchroom. You know what I mean? Like in high school, which is fine. Like, I wasn't the coolest kid in the world either, but I'm just saying, like, it's sort of like nobody wants to associate with flippers because everyone knows they're weird and creepy, right? But they put it right in the name. It's insane. So number 3, and this is the big one, it's missing over 15 tools and technologies that Zen Arbitrage has, okay? If you subscribe to a knockoff, and again, eFlip, it's not even a secret, like they don't even deny it, they just knocked off Zen Arbitrage, right? So if you subscribe to a knockoff, you're gonna get knockoff quality. I think we can agree on that, right? So whether you're buying counterfeit shoes, okay, or bootleg DVDs, or knockoff software, it's all the same. You're gonna get what you expect out of counterfeits, right? But there's a difference between knockoff purses and knockoff software. Your business is on the line when it comes to what tool you choose. Small differences can have an exponential impact on your business, which is why this is no small decision. Now, I'm not here to talk about Zen Arbitrage. I'm not going to go through the whole list here. There's an actual chart. If you go to zenarbitrage.com, you see this chart here. You can actually like zoom in on that chart and actually see everything that's going on here. There's like 15 or 20 different tools and technologies that we offer that eFlip does not. They don't even claim to. So we're talking about, each one of these alone justifies making a switch, but you compound it over 15, 20 different things. The difference is massive. Okay. So now we're getting to the meat of this. This is actually what you came for, right? Testimonials from people who canceled eFlip for Zen Arbitrage. Okay, so this one's kind of hard to get through. There's a lot. I think there's, over 10 or so. Anyway, this one's sort of kind of verbose here, but I'm going to try to zoom in. This person says, while they're using eFlip, they realize the results that popped up are all textbooks. Half of them are restricted, and the lowest offer is often gone. You see that right there in the middle of this? Now, that's really interesting here because one of the biggest complaints, and I hear a lot of them, about eFlip is the data. Their database is small, and the data isn't up to date. It's dated. We have 100% live data in Zen Arbitrage, but you see this person here is saying, hey, there's a book, and eFlip will say it's 10. I'm not trying to put words in their mouth, but essentially what they're saying here, it sounds like, is they'll see a book and it's, says $10, and when they click over, it's already risen to 15 or 20. They're saying right here, the lowest offer is all often gone. And so this gets at what I hear over and over and over again is just the data. And like literally, that's the most important thing, right? Like the most important thing when all you're paying for with an online book arbitrage tool is one, the quality of the data, and then two, and the amount of the data, right? That's what you're paying for. And then how well it's organized. That's the third one, I guess. But it is always about the data. And this is just one. I chose this one because it really highlights like how many complaints we get about the data in eFlip. That's just not accurate, not up to date. Again, the data in Zen Arbitrage 100% in real time, literally. This person here, Robert, says, I've been running eFlip and Zen Arbitrage side by side for the past 3 months, and there is no doubt that Zen is way above the rest. He goes on to say, your videos are much better. Zen is much faster. That's another one we hear a lot. And the search results are much better. And that's the one we hear most of all. Thank you for all you do for us. Nothing more needs to be said about that. This person says, I've used eFlip. My experience was disappointing to say the least. Nothing more that needs to be said there. This person says, Zen Arbitrage offers much greater value. They say, I saw a review. Zen Arbitrage offers much greater value. Zen offers community. In other words, we have the largest online book arbitrage Facebook group in the world, period. We offer resources, a massive, massive, massive number of videos. You only need to watch one to get started, but the rest are all gravy. But man, I really over-deliver with my content. It's made by me personally. This person said a continued update of your product. And that's another thing you hear about eFlip is they basically abandoned eFlip like years ago. Like it hasn't been updated. As far as I can tell, it's not been updated in years. You never hear about updates. Every time I go in eFlip to see what they're up to, there's nothing new, and that's been years. I've not seen a single update in years. I'm not saying it's possible I missed something, but I've not seen a single update in eFlip in years. So it's literally like they just abandoned their tool, whereas we are updating constantly. The availability of Peter Valley, this person goes on to say, and yes, I'm available. I make myself available over email. I actually give you my cell number when you sign up for Zen Arbitrage, and it's not handled by an assistant. It's actually handled by me. It's my real cell number. This person says access to the monthly community training. That's another thing. We have live webinars. I do literally myself live every single month. And this person says, shall I go on? Zen Arbitrage is greater than the product it offers. High value to its members. Thank you. This person says, I'm new at this, but I've tried Zen Arbitrage and eFlip, and I can already tell that Zen Arbitrage is superior to eFlip, but you know that already. Nothing more needs to be said there. This person said, last year I tried eFlip, and I felt like I'd been thrown into water without a lifeboat, and now I know I'm in the right place. This person said, I especially love the support and the wealth of information available. Thanks again. And yeah, so you hear this a lot where people sign up for eFlip and it's like they just dump you into eFlip and there's no like they have some videos, but people often say the videos aren't very good and people are just kind of left scratching their head like, what am I supposed to do now? When you sign up for Zen Arbitrage, we put you into a very calculated sequence. In other words, we virtually speaking hold your hand through the whole process. We go, here's step 1, here's step 2, here's step 3. You'll get one email every day while you're on your free trial with a different sort of angle different sort of training. And then we have got an extensive training program and we make it very linear. So it's like, here's step 1, here's step 2, here's step 3. People often say it's a common complaint that eFlip just doesn't offer that. You just kind of get dumped in. It's like, okay, you're on your own, which is basically what this person's saying. This person, and this was on the first slide. You probably thought that wasn't a real testimonial. This person, so this is actually a text message, if it's not clear. And again, I wasn't lying. I give out my cell number, and this person texted me and just said, eFlip is awful. And I said, oh, are you using it? And they said, hey, they didn't make it past the free trial. And I've said I've heard nothing but bad things. What's so bad about it? And they said, I didn't get help quickly. I didn't find textbooks. The platform is confusing and not straightforward, and there was only one option. And I think I don't want to get into dangerous turf here, where I'm assuming this person what they meant here, but I'm gonna go ahead and make my assumption here that they what they meant to say before I got cut off was there was only one option to make money. That's another thing we hear a lot, is that Zen Arbitrage offers multiple revenue streams within the Zen Arbitrage framework. You can actually make money, again, just doing old-fashioned book arbitrage. You can make money selling ISBNs of profitable books to other Zen Arbitrage members. We have a whole platform for that. There's multiple revenue, trade and arbitrage, there's multiple revenue streams within our framework. And eFlip really doesn't seem to offer that. They definitely don't offer a marketplace where you can buy and sell ISBNs. They don't really seem to offer anything. So it's just one revenue model. So we offer several. This one really probably I didn't need to include. They just simply said, I have eFlip. I'm going to cancel now and start with you. Okay, what else needs to be said? This person said, and so this is actually interesting. So this person said there's actually a couple things they like more about eFlip. So now you're like, well, Peter Valley, why did you include this one? Well, hold on, let me explain. They said they like the ability to search for current and average rank that eFlip has, which is weird because we offer that. This person totally missed that. We offer exactly that. So that was a mistake on their part. And then they said they like the colors and layout. And we actually fairly recently, after this email was sent, we hired a professional user design person, user experience person who works for big corporations, come in and totally redesigns an arbitrage. So this person is referring to an older layout. I have yet to hear anyone that likes the eFlip layout more than our new layout. Our layout is, of course I'm biased, but I would say very superior to what eFlip is doing now. eFlip looks really cheesy. It kind of looks like it's like the Walmart version of a book sourcing tool. It just looks kind of cheesy, and we really put a lot of work into really trying to project what we try to convey with everything, our entire package, which is like professionalism. We're a serious tool for serious sellers. We're not for flippers. We're not for get rich quick people. We're not for people that just like to pretend like they're running a business. We're for real people that want to make real money. So our layout reflects that. But this person goes on to say, this is not my emphasis. This is exactly how we got the email. But the FBA price search on Zen saves me, capital letters, so much time. And you guys, I wouldn't even know where to start if I was going to pick the number one way that we're better than eFlip, because there's so many. But the one we hear a lot, maybe the most, is that we offer live FBA pricing data. eFlip does not offer that. Think about that for a second. It's insane that the one bit of data that matters most, which is, hey, what am I going to be able to sell this book for? eFlip doesn't offer. The closest thing they come is they offer what's called outliers. It's like some cheesy way to basically, in a roundabout way, to admit they don't really have all FBA offers. They tell you, oh, we'll show you outliers, whatever that means. I haven't even looked at that feature in a while, but I was looking at it, I was like, what is this? Like, they're basically admitting they don't show you all FBA offers. We show you 100% of FBA offers that Amazon shares with us, 100% of offers in our database, period, no exceptions. And again, not outliers, everything, right? And so this person's just basically saying this saves me so much time, and it's worth. And in addition to the other, more than offsets the other two things, one of which they're wrong about. Actually, both of which they're wrong about. This person says, Steve says, Zen Arbitrage is objectively better than eFlip. He says eFlip, and I would recommend it to my readers based on that alone. This is a person that does a blog. He said, anyway, thanks for such a great software. It's made me quite a lot of money. And he's emailing to promote this to his readers. That's it. And that's another thing you hear a lot. The people that actually promote Zen Arbitrage actually use it. How often? I've never seen. Anyway, I won't go on, but that's that. So you guys, I think I've made my case, right? I don't need to say any more about this. You can hit the link below this video, get started right now, and get complete access to the entire package. Access to Zen Arbitrage, our training program, the biggest online book arbitrage training program in the world. It's not actually DVDs. This is just a visual rendition of what you're going to get. It's all virtual. Complete access to my cell phone. I'm actually going to email you my cell phone number when you sign up. Full prep service setup so you can run this business from anywhere in the world. We'll set you up with our prep service partner. It is a completely all-inclusive business system that you get with Zen Arbitrage. So if you're wondering, okay, you keep talking about all this stuff that you offer that they don't. Well, first of all, I don't know why you're watching at this point. Just hit that link below, start the free trial. There's nothing more that needs to be said. But if you're somehow still on the fence, I'm going to give you like 10 or 15 things that we offer that eFlip does not offer, okay? We have over a 10 times bigger database than eFlip. And we've proven conclusively in a side-by-side comparison, it does not matter what lies they tell. We have a video where we show side-by-side a search in Zen Arbitrage, a search in eFlip, and how we show over 10, actually 12 times more results than eFlip. Case closed, smoking gun. eFlip is done for when you watch that video, right? Nobody makes it past that video that I've ever heard of and signs up for eFlip. Historical pricing data. We actually show charts, like actual graphs from Keepa for free. You don't have to pay for them. Historical pricing and sales rank charts right within Zen Arbitrage. Our data is 100% live. No stale data at all. 100% live, unlike anything else out there in the entire world. It drives tools like eFlip crazy because they can't figure out how we do this. We offer restricted book checker, a link next to every single book where you can check the restriction status. We actually have a Chrome extension that actually highlights the row highlights any book that you're not allowed to sell, which eliminates a massive step in the process. Live monthly webinars. Live. I will put my money where my mouth is and get on a live webinar with you and others in Arbitrage members, answer questions in real time, give you live training. You get access to the world's first and only textbook database. I won't even go into that. 3 times the way to make money over any other tool. Again, actually more than 3. We have an ISBN database where you can buy and sell leads of profitable books that other people have already found for you, so you can skip searching altogether. It's insane. I don't even have time to go into that now. You can head over to zenarbitrage.com, click the videos tab, and see all our videos about that. Price drop and trade and email alerts. So when the price drops, we will send you an email for any book. Oh, you guys, there's so much. Massive training, massive support. Biggest online book arbitrage training program in the world, period. We show you FBA offers for everything, as I just mentioned, not just outliers. I give you my personal cell number, you guys. Personal help choosing books. You can email me the ISBN of any book you're thinking about buying. I will tell you if I personally think it's a good book or not. We're the only tool run by real Amazon sellers. And this is what I kind of open with, is people are sick of fake people on the internet. They're fake marketers. They're sick of it, right? The founder of eFlip came from the finance world. He was a guy that sat at a desk and wore a suit. and decide to jump in on the this is by his own admission, decide to cash in on the Amazon craze, right? Like, we're actually Amazon sellers. We don't adopt fake, quote, book flipper personas. We are real Amazon sellers. When I say we, me, my main support person is a real Amazon seller. My software developer is a real Amazon seller. We're real Amazon sellers. I've been in this business since 2007. It's over 10 years, right? No one else can say that. Again, and the fake stuff doesn't work anymore. Calling yourself a book flipper and then posing next to a stack of books trying to fool people doesn't work anymore. It honestly makes me angry that people, because I'm really protective of this community, and it just really makes me angry. Largest private Facebook group in the world, period, for online book arbitrage is the Zen Arbitrage Facebook group. We are a complete business in a box without the blocks. Everything is integrated. Everything is you don't have to leave Zen Arbitrage for anything. No weird upsells. Everything is included with Zen Arbitrage. That is my offer to you. Man, you guys, I'm exhausted. This subject gets me worked up. So hit the link below, zenarbitrage.com. Start your free trial right now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you over there.